Hey guys, it's Darlene from Sitting for Carrots, and today I wanted to talk to you about chemical-free laundry. So, your traditional laundry detergents that you pick up at the store, most of them have tons and tons of harmful chemicals and fragrances. When you see the word fragrance, it could mean over 300 different things, right? And so we know those are chemicals and they are made in a lab and they are not good for us. You can have all kinds of allergic reactions, skin irritations, respiratory irritation, headaches, migraines, all kinds of different things can happen from all of these chemicals. So I'm going to link the EWG, which is the Environmental Working Group's website, down below if you are interested in looking up your current detergent to see the score it gets. They typically grade on an A to F scale, and I think you'll be super surprised. Even if you have a detergent that says unscented, I think you'll be pretty surprised at how many chemicals can be in that as well, and how bad it is for you and what a bad score some of those get. So let's get right into what I use in my chemical-free laundry. So this is the laundry soap that I use. It is the Thieves laundry soap from Young Living. There's a lot of things that I love to DIY. My shampoo, for instance, which is empty. I DIY that. I DIY my conditioning rinse. I DIY breath freshener, hand cleaner. I mean, anything and everything. But laundry is not one of the things that I wanted to do DIY. So this is what I use. And it actually has the Thieves essential oil in it, which is eucalyptus, lemon, cinnamon, clove. I'm missing one. Anyway, this is the essential oil that they use in it. It is amazing for not only cleaning purposes, but it's also supportive to your immune system. So why not clean your clothes in that, right? Now, if you want a DIY laundry detergent, awesome. I'm going to link one of my favorite recipes below. It's borax free, and I think that that's really important. I know a lot of people are very sensitive to borax, so I think that this is one of the best ones out there. So I will link that down below. I do actually dilute my laundry soap. I'm so super crazy sensitive to chemicals and fragrances that it didn't matter what detergent it was, and I had to actually cycle through different detergents, even like ones that were made for babies that you would think would be super safe and non-irritating, but they were. So I would be cycling out my laundry detergent every 3 to 6 months, because even if it didn't seem like I was having an allergic reaction to it, I actually would after a few months. So I always diluted it like 1 part laundry detergent, 4 parts water. And so when I got the Young Living detergent, even though I knew I wasn't going to have a reaction to it because I've used tons of their products, I've never had an issue, I just diluted it from the beginning. So I do 50-50 water to detergent. And I wash most things in that solution. But if I'm going to do like dog beds or sheets or towels or something that's just, dirtier laundry than I typically have, then I will just fill this cup up. So like right here is where you would fill it up normally, right? So if it's a 50-50 water detergent, I would just fill it up all the way. So that would give me the right solution where it would basically not be diluted. Does that make sense? So I would just double up on it since I'm diluting it by 50%. So that is my favorite detergent. I have been using it since they launched it last year. It smells amazing. It's not crazy scented, like it's just really clean and fresh, and I absolutely love it. I love that I can put a detergent up to my nose or a soap up to my nose and smell it and not get an immediate headache or, feel sick to my stomach. It's pretty awesome. So let's talk about fabric softener. if I was going to give you a tip on the first two things that you should remove from your house, if you wanted to reduce the chemicals in your home, the two things I would suggest are, number one, scented candles. And you can just diffuse essential oils in place of those. I will do another video on that specifically. And your fabric softener. There are so many chemicals in fabric softeners. The EWG website I'm going to link below, look up your fabric softener on there. In fact, I used to buy the fabric sheets unscented, which, believe me, they are not unscented. And I would cut them in like fourths or eighths, and I would use those, and then I would use it for like 2 loads. I also think, part of the fabric softener thing, we're just really phobic about it. Like, I have a family member, she doesn't even use fabric softener at all, and nobody's died in her house, and people aren't walking around sticking to the furniture or whatever. So, but if you want to soften your laundry, and I do, I like my laundry to be soft. There are 2 different things that you can do. I actually do both of them. So the one thing that I do in the washer and the dryer, is vinegar. Now this just happens to be the organic apple cider vinegar bottle from Trader Joe's. It actually has white vinegar in it. Those big plastic jugs of white vinegar, you could totally use that too. That's what I actually have in this bottle right now because I ran out of it. So I just refilled this one. And the reason that this works as a softener, okay, so vinegar is super acidic, right? But in our bodies and on clothes, it is actually alkaline, or it softens it. That is why I use vinegar in my conditioner wash. And that is why people will use it for things like an acid stomach or acid reflux. And it's really, really good for your digestion as well. So what I do is put a splash in the washing machine with the detergent. And then when I'm moving the clothes from the washer to the dryer, you can tell my washer's on the right side, right? From the washer to the dryer, I'll take a sock, a towel, whatever, and just pour some vinegar on that. You really don't need more than like 1/4 of a cup. Throw it in the dryer and let it go. The next thing I'm going to tell you about as far as softening your laundry is wool dryer balls. Now, this is a brand called Woolzies. They come in a 3 or 6 pack, I believe. I got a 6 pack. I'm actually missing a wool ball I have for months. I have no idea where it is. I don't know if it just got lost in the laundry or a dog stole it. Anyway, so it comes with 6. I've used as little as 3 just because, they'll get misplaced in, a basket or whatever. And so 3 to 6, totally fine. It helps to absorb the moisture, and just the action of it bouncing around keeps the clothes soft. Now, this is also something that you can DIY as well. And so I will link a DIY project down below where it teaches you how to make your own wool balls. It's really, really cool. Again, I'm just not somebody who wants to DIY laundry, but you totally could. I mean, you could get really down to the details, So I love these. They work really, really good. They don't sound super loud in the laundry or anything. So I would definitely check those out. I'll link the Woolzies down below so you can check that out. Something I used to use in the dryer, but I switched to the wool balls, was crumpled up aluminum foil. Some people are thinking now that aluminum foil is not as good for us, or, like chemically it's not great. What I was actually finding with it is that there's some jagged edges, and I just couldn't ever squish it down enough. It actually gets kind of smooth after a while, but I was finding things were kind of catching on it and stuff. And so I wasn't trying to deal with that, but that's something you could totally check out. If you want to try that, you can look it up and research it. One of the things that people get really concerned about when they're switching from traditional laundry care to chemical-free and natural is that they really miss the scent, especially if they don't like very obviously have an adverse effect, right? And I say outwardly or just obviously because even if you don't think you're having symptoms of an allergic reaction, it's definitely putting a burden on your body to have all of those chemicals and things around. But people really, really miss the scent. So I'm here to tell you, I'm going to show you how you are going to get your laundry just as scented as you want. Okay, so on the Woolsey ball, if you want your laundry very, very lightly scented when it comes out, you're going to use your essential oil. So here's lavender. And you're going to put 5 to 6 drops. You can put it all on one ball, or you can distribute it 1 drop on each ball, whatever, however you want to do it. I just throw it on one normally because I don't, it's quicker, it's easier, it's faster. And so that's what I do. If you want it more heavily scented, what I do is keep one of the balls outside of the dryer. So I don't have to go hunting for one, because it's going to be all up in your clothes. I will leave one out, and then 10 to 15 minutes before the laundry is dry, or if, it dries all the way through the cycle, but I totally forgot about it, I'll put 10 to 15 minutes back on the timer, and then put your 5 to 6 drops on the dryer and just let it go for that 10 or 15 minutes, and it will be pretty heavily scented, and you can just work it out from there. And lavender tends to be a lighter scent for the laundry, so there's tons of options. So I love lavender. Lavender with orange is an amazing combination. Thieves, I've used Thieves before, and it's really, really, really nice. It's, like I said, very cleansing, like with the laundry soap and whatnot, and it supports your immune system. So I love to put it in my laundry. It smells like Christmas. It's got that cinnamon and, all of those wonderful scents that I think you will love that in your dryer. And that kind of goes with the same theme as the detergent. Purification. If you have stinky people or pets, or you're washing, say, a load of towels that maybe sat around a little too long after you wash the dog, so they're like damp and they smell gross, purification, it gets the stink out. It's like, do you smell that? No. Thanks, purification, right? It smells so good. It's got citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, myrtle, and lavender. Is that what that says? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I think I'm going to actually diffuse that when I'm done with this video. It smells so good. And then Joy, which I don't typically love floral scents. In fact, when I smelled this came in my premium starter kit because I started a while back. It doesn't come in the premium starter kit anymore. But I was shocked that I liked it because I don't love floral scents, but it's very floral and just soft, and the name is perfect, Joy. It makes you feel happy. So that's a really, really good one. And you can just play around with the scents that you want, and play around with combinations. Like I said, lavender and orange. I love lavender with any type of citrus. So that's kind of a cool place to start too. If you love citrus with things, maybe just start mixing that with other things. So I would love to know your favorite ways to do your laundry chemical free or in a natural way, or if you tried any of the things that I mentioned in this video. I would love to hear about it. And again, thanks for joining me, guys. Bye.